fortunately or unfortunately, it's an occupational hazard for me to be fit. So I always had to be fit. I can't eat anything I want. I can't look fat or unhealthy because it's a visual medium that I'm a part of. Like something that Sir was also mentioning earlier, which I must add that when I was growing up, even though that my parents could afford to send me to places to play, I grew up playing in my friend's building, with like concrete grounds. You're playing cricket there, you're playing football there, you destroy your knees, you get hurt. Then there is a certain fear that also happens with a certain sport. You don't push yourself that much. Sorry, this was just to go back to what you were saying, I just wanted to add that. But yes, every film has its own challenges, its physical challenges. In a film that's just releasing on mine called Bombay Velvet, I play a boxer. So there is a certain amount of training that I had to do for it. But if I had implemented that in school itself, if I had done extracurricular activities like boxing, swimming, and other sports, which are not the generic sports that, people expect children to play, I think it would have really helped me. I've had the good fortune of managing and owning the Mumbai City Football Club. It's a huge platform, the ISL. I think football is such a growing sport in our own country. And you get the best of players from all over the world, you get the best managers. But when they come here, they don't know where to play because there's no ground. If my team is staying in Lower Parel, they have to drive all the way to Vashi at this Father Agnes ground because the only ground that they can play is Cooperage, and that's artificial ground. But you actually play the sport on real ground.
From Parel, they're going to Vashi to play because they can't find a football.
Because there's no way to play.
Parents feel that there is no career in sports in India. Actually, there is, but not every child achieves what the ace players have achieved. So there is always a fear in the mind of the parents, and they want their child to go into mainstream. In Maharashtra, we have our policy, sports policy, which gives additional marks to those sports persons who cannot devote their time for studies but excel in sports. So we feel that by giving them additional marks, we ensure that they get admissions in good colleges, in the good courses. But I think we professionally, we need to encourage people so that they also encourage their children to go into sports. Right now, basically, we are focused on 2-3 sports only in a society. If it's cricket, you get sponsors, but it's any other sport, you don't get a sponsor or you don't see a very bright career. So I think once we professionalize most of the sports and we create a scenario where in any sports, if you excel, then you have a good career. If this is the case, I think that people will encourage their children.
You should train, sir. For a boxer, you should train all the time. Like I wake up like 5 in the morning and start my training. Then boxing is like a sports, it's like 24-hour job, you can say that. Because you like sleep on time, eat on time, and wake up on time, training on time. So it's not like that, हाँ यार नहीं आज दिन नहीं करा छोड़ा. ऐसा नहीं कर सकते. Because it's like 24-hour sports and you should be like, give you 100% in the every day.
Something I have been actually doing for many years is challenging myself and failing. So nobody disputes the importance of being physically fit. In fact, whenever I write, I've discovered that our best ideas come when we walk. In fact, Abhijat Joshi, when we write together, the days when we unknowingly walk for 7 hours because great ideas are coming and we don't want to stop. So there's no dispute on something happens within our bodies when we do some kind of physical exercise. But the problem is actually, most of these things are boring. Going to a gym is very boring. Doing those 50% is very boring.
I think I've been very fortunate. I grew up in an environment that encouraged fitness, so played sport right through school, went for horse riding, swam through the summers, played badminton, tennis, etc. Kabaddi in school, volleyball. So sport was really a very integral part of my formative years, which is why perhaps that even now, if I do take breaks, and we all kind of tend to get lazy once in a while, and we take a break from a fitness regimen that we've been following, I think the one thing that I have adopted over the years is the best way to go back to working out or any kind of a fitness regimen is to take it one day at a time. Push yourself today. Say, today I will not miss my workout. Today I will do my yoga or my functional training or kickboxing, whatever it may be. I will do it today. I think sometimes just the
It becomes too big a thing to say, okay, I have to do 1.5 hours and then we're going to get moving. So
absolutely.
that's
And start attack it 5 minutes
Now,
at
what's
a
your
time.
challenge to yourself in the next 100 days, and anybody else you want to challenge?
I've actually challenged my husband already. So
What have you challenged him to do?
I tried very hard before we got married earlier, well, I just want him to get fit. I think he's a writer. He spends a lot of time at his desk.
So a specific challenge coming to you there.
Yes.
What does he have to do in 100
Mr.
days?
Sahil Sanga, you need to do at least 100 push-ups and 100 squats every day for the next 100 days.